Hello everyone and welcome to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/Xisuma. I've got one of those feelings like I've forgotten something important for setting up the stream. But I just don't know what it is. Just don't know what it is. Lucaro, thank you so much for 54 months. JLK's doing JKL's things, thank you for 28. Resubscribing in the pre-stream there. Roncon Shimo says, plays one song, refuses to elaborate, leaves. Well, I haven't left, and I haven't got to the elaboration yet. The music that you heard was from my album, Soulside Eclipse. Go check it out. linktree.xisuma.co. You'll see the album cover on there, and then you can go and enjoy it. I've been breeding sniffers, right? I said I'd do this at the end of the last stream. Okay, we got a bunch in there. Problem is, they're big, the area's small. And this guy, I think, like, grew up into the glass and clipped through it, because I can't push the sniffer back into that area. So I was half wondering about building a sniffer farm near the sniffer building we did earlier in the season, but that would be a bit of a quick shim sham, throw it together. Maybe we should do something a little more proper. So for now, what I want to do, probably going to need to craft more of those. Just want to make the room a little bigger. Put in some more mud. That was a 6x6, right? Let's say we expand it in multiples of 6, perhaps. So 6, 12, 18. I mean, I want to do more than 2 rows, so we need... Yeah, we'll do as many as we got mud. So if I go craft up some more hoppers, then we'll be good. Anyway, the plan for today's stream is to play GeoGuessr at some point. I've got it set up. That's Hermitcraft GeoGuessr. Maybe we'll do that at the end of stream, maybe in the middle. I just don't know. We're going to see how it all goes. And then the plan for the stream is just to continue the exploration. I realized don't go out into the world and explore very often, and it's actually really quite nice to have an excuse to do that every now and then. I'm not a big fan of exploration in this game, but actually exploring with an end objective to get something back is quite rewarding. I really enjoyed yesterday's adventures, and if I want to get my hands on these armor trims, or I just want to collect all the smithing templates, then, you know, there is a reward for all that time spent exploring. So it seems really appealing when there's an objective built in. I don't really, as much as the Minecraft world is beautiful, I've never really enjoyed exploring it just for looking at it, right? I mean, I say that given the fact that I've done a lot of that, right? Like, if I were brand new, I'd love it. I mean, exploring a Minecraft world when you're brand new is amazing, right? So, yeah. So anyway, I'm happy there's an excuse to explore. This can get put away. And exploration is what we're going to go do. Talbot says the smithing templates are a nice reason to explore. They really are. I feel like I hope they do that again. You know, like, add something in that's got a bunch of variety, so it's not just one new location, it's a whole bunch of new stuff that you have to go and check out in the world. Lucky Chaos 17, thank you for your Amazon Prime subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting me with that. And yeah, hope you have a good time hanging out with us today. Right, got to be careful when you start clicking. Although these things ain't going to attack back. Might need to make that a little smaller, actually. So if I go down to this level first and just build... Yeah, I'll build all of that down there. Then we'll come... Oh my god, they make so much noise. Imagine if I was like that for the whole stream. I just have to imitate the sniffer. Oh my god. It's going to be one heck of a noise machine when it's finished. Oh yeah, I do need to... I might have overdone it a little bit. I was going to limit it by that. That's 4 blocks so far, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll be fine. And then this last bit, well, it's not really tricky, is it? Just gotta do that. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's kind of it, I think. Do I have more of this? I need more of this glass. Talbot says, I'd love to know how the sniffer noises were created. I reckon it was a bunch of nerdy Mojang employees standing around the microphone going, oh. Oh, whoa, 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 don't get ahead of yourself. Bam. New area for you to explore, eh? Right, now the trick is to keep holding down click. There you go. Oh, taking too much out over there. And then just put a torch up and it's good. The other thing though is that, like, I got the moss over this end for putting down the eggs. Oh, and we got the one stuck in the glass. I can fix that with what I was about to do next. Okay, so first of all, let's sort out these lights. My god, you lot are so big. Fix that up. Fix up, look sharp. Come on. No, we're not interested. I think they are interested. They just move so slow, don't they? They're really slow. Now, what we don't want to happen is for these other sniffers to get an idea like, hey, I'm going to leave. That's the way. You are slow. Oh, that's in your way, isn't it? They are slow. So slow. Kind of cool, actually. A lot of mobs are usually a fair bit faster than that, aren't they, when they move around? Right. Get these bits back. Ah! And then... oh, we don't have any eggs. Okay, I thought I had some eggs for some reason. So, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. There should be 6, 5 and 6. Did I get ya? I think I got ya. If we did, we'll have 3 eggs. Get them immediately. I heard another little pop. 3 eggs. Beautiful stuff. So one of those eggs will go somewhere else. Don't climb up there. Come down. Follow the seeds. God, you're so slow. You're so slow. These are reserved for those. And how that last one got pushed into here, I'm not sure. But maybe that was closer. I think I put it down further to that side. So, if I want to move this farm somewhere else, like, I just got to breed up some eggs and jump in there. But when I'm not doing that, you're essentially just letting these passively increase. It's kind of cool. So that'll continue to happen. With or without my intervention, I guess. Nice! I'll leave that in there for now as well. Cool. Job done. Job's done. Macfisto, thank you ever so much for 2 months of support with the Amazon Prime. Appreciate it. We also got Lucky Chaos 17. I think I read that one out. That was 5 minutes ago. Thank you again, though. You should make the sniffer nose or noise yours. Mine? How would I make it mine? How would I make the sniffer noise mine? That is a curious proposition. Let's F3 and B. Shim sham the things back into the ender chest like a pro. Like an organised champ. What's that? Left that behind. So much for being organised, just leaving stuff lying around. I don't think I can watch 39 vids of the Hermitcraft recaps as mine no square. Why not? Don't have to watch them all in one day. If you want to get acquainted with the season, just chip away at the list. Well, you know, I've got 2 there, 3. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't really need to memorize where I got these from. We did it just yesterday. I'm not sure. What do we want to take with us where we're going? That can be useful. Am I going to need a brush again? Right? Maybe. Probably going to end up needing... well, if I replenish my food there, I'm good. Yeah, I have a box full of rocket. I think that's it. I think, like, that's all I need at the moment. To go on an adventure again. get the other things that we need. Make it a challenge to binge watch each Hermitcraft season, says Zyx EP. Yeah, all that, all that. Timmy Wren, 404, thank you for your 7 months of support, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for continuing to support the channel. Hope you're excited for 1.20 today. Got 500 peeps tuned in. Be sure to hit the follow button if you're enjoying it. Okay, so take extra boxes. I mean, we got 2 last time. Maybe this wasn't the optimal amount to bring. I'll bring 1 extra. And I'll swap that one out. So we've got 3 of those. Cool. Maybe ender pearls could do over replenish. Is your elytra full? Yep, it's been mended up. The ends over here. Right. Off we go. So, where do we go? What are we looking for? I kind of like the idea of doing an ocean monument. For that, I should probably put my helmet back on. In fact, I'm just going to do that now in case we get into a sticky situation, right? That's where my shovel goes. We could go to a Bastion remnants, by the way. I can go back in there. If I do that, I should probably bring some potions with me. Which are listed down below. Jerb says, what's on the agenda today? As we are discussing it, we're going to go adventuring and get some things from the update. Night vision might be good at an ocean monument, right? Maybe I should just go. I should just go to Cub's shop and buy what I need. Cub always has the useful ones stocked, right? We're also going to be playing Hermitcraft GeoGuessr at some point in the stream. Just depends on what happens, really. And milk. Yeah, I do have some milk in the ender chest. Not a crazy amount. In fact, I think I've left a slot open there, which is not how that works. Oh, XyXP, the world size is actually not as big as I thought it was going to be. It only increased by 1.7 gigabytes. I don't know quite what I was expecting, but I would have probably have said at least 3 or 4. So I was completely off there, wasn't I? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Some of these. That's for the ocean monument. Okay, and we're also going to want slime blocks, maybe TNT. I could take a full stack, actually. Doors, does the door, yeah, doors still works underwater for breathing. It's just redstone blocks and TNT are the other tricks. Where do we store? No, TNT would be stored here, wouldn't it? If it were. Well, I've probably got some in here. I seem to remember... No, I seem to remember having like a whole box of TNT. Where did that end up? Maybe it went upstairs. This is the problem with like not having your plan with storage figured out from day one. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. So we'll bring that. We'll go to the shop. We'll get some potions, right? I think I'll get one more shulker box. Anything else before I go? I don't know. I don't think so. So we did Desert Temple and Shipwreck yesterday. And Stronghold. I'm looking at my list. Then we got Nether Fortress, Pillager Outpost. How do I edit that so it's got a strike through? I don't need to do that right now. So we got Pillager Outpost, Ancient City, End City, Woodland Mansion, Jungle Temple. I feel like exploring the Overworld, personally. Yeah, okay, let's go to Cub Shop, then we're gonna go flying over the Overworld, and if we find an ocean monument, which noticeably isn't on my list. Interesting. I don't know why that's not on the list. Stormy Blueberry, thank you for gifting a sub to YoungHeart80. Greatly appreciated. Thanks for supporting the community. I hope you're enjoying the stream, and Young Heart, be sure to say thanks in the chat. Troon Rails, yep. If we find the trail rails, trail runes. Gosh, I don't know what I just said, but I know I said it completely wrong. That thing, yes, that thing. If we find one of those, we'll do some brushing. Okay, instant damage, not what we're looking. Invisibility, not what we're looking for. Night vision, yeah. Yeah, that one's out. I thought this place was Nether empty. Strength. Oh god, the way they've changed the colours, like, I appreciate the idea, but it's just so much to get used to. That one is what we want, really, isn't it? Okay, and this is a case of 1 diamond for 5. They told me it was always stocked. But here I am. It's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Let's pick that up. And let's get exploring. Now, yesterday we went to Vintage Beef's area, and then we went north. I'm just wondering if I want to go the same direction again. There'll be ocean monuments that we freshly created. So we'll find that on the way, but at some point we want to sort of turn off and go in a different direction and try and find... There was definitely some dark oak biome that we skipped over if we want to go for the woodland mansion. And then pillager outposts we're probably going to find on the way. So I think sort of going to the same spot, maybe drifting off to the right is what I'll do. I wish they didn't change the colour potions too much. We need other things instead of colour changes. Well, I think anything needs a change, right? Like, whatever they change, you can always have the opinion that they should have done something else. So, like, what is it about the changing of the colour that isn't right? I think it's that it was a bit of a halfway measure. Like, the proper thing to do is to give them all textures that are identifiable beyond colour, and then change the colours. So you're learning these 2 new things at once, right? But because it's just colour that changed, it always catches you out. You're like, oh yeah, I can't remember like what that is now. Whereas you used to look into a chest and some colours were quite distinct. So you would be like, oh yeah, that's the one I want. Okay, so we flew off in this direction. Now, it just occurred to me that the ocean monument generated doesn't need to be in new terrain. This one being so close to beef space, I'm going to skip over it just because I can see that there's light sources there and it's probably been messed with already. And the ability to use dye potions, what about that option, says Ace the Arrow. I don't think dyeing potions makes much sense if you want people to rely on their colour. If they had different shapes and textures for each potion type, and then it was an option to dye them, that would, I think, make a bit more sense. Right, let's get this hotbar ready for action. So I'm going to go in there. I'm going to focus... Oh, I never got the doors. Interestingly, I am at a village. Wow. Sorry. Hi. X in the area. Stealing all your doors. Oh, I know. You look so concerned. That's how we breed. What? Isn't that how they used to breed? Used to build loads of doors in the iron farms. Someone's been here before, it seems, but they didn't take the doors. That much is good. The door thief. I am now. I am now. Late to the stream, what is Xisuma doing? We're just doing some classic 1.20 adventuring. Wow, what a house! What an amazing architecture. Minecraft world generation. Forever perfect. And definitely not flawed. Right, now that we've got some doors sorted, we would want food and milk buckets on our hotbar. Probably want multiple milk buckets. Put that down over here, maybe. Might, no, probably not going to use the torch down there, are we? To get in, though, we want these 3 blocks. And before we go in, we want to take some potions. Night vision and water breathing for this one. Right, and there's always something else that you should have done, right? Like maybe get a boat. Actually, that's kind of easy, so I'll get a boat. I mean, the resources are right nearby. Might as well give it a try. Cool. Yep. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. The doors... Ah, no. Get back in. We need them. Not sure I'm actually going to need the milk now that I think about it. Right, we'll try the first room first, the second room second, and the third room third. No. Hi. Right, that should be sufficient for a second. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ah. I'm so good at this running around thing. Right, now's the tricky bit because that's going to explode. And then I've got to keep moving around. Right, I think I'm going to jump in here. Get in, that's it. I've done this before. I didn't bring my sword! I was literally thinking to myself, like, oh, don't escape, you. Don't escape. Okay, this might be a bad idea because they're going to hit me now. Right, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, my sword's got looting, right? I don't know if that actually affects it or not, but it'll do better damage. I kind of thought to myself, yeah, I've got my sword. But then I'm like, no, wait, it's an axe. What would I say is my favourite 1.20 feature, asks XRob. Thank you ever so much for the 8 months of the Prime. Appreciate ya. Oh, it's going to be one of those smaller quality of life changes for me. Things like writing on the signs, the changing to the lighting engine. By the way, I'm not using sodium at the moment. And we're pulling in a steady 80 FPS. I could use one of these buckets now as well. Sword, 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 sword. Uh-huh. There's always something, right? Yeah, not that I actually need to consume it yet, so maybe I won't, but we're heading back over there. Cowboy Up, thank you ever so much for the cheers and the biddies. Very generous of you saying, heyo, Xisuma cheer. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Spooky Doki's here for 63 months. Evalex in the his house. Got 1 year older yesterday. Have a fun stream. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, I believe is the term. Belated. Sounds like indigestion or something. I've been belated. That food may be belated. Genius, thank you so much for your 21 months, and I'll read the next one in a second, actually. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, that's better. That's better. We're in control again. I'm definitely in control over here. Okay, did I get the thing? Probably didn't get the thing, did I? That's not it. That's just a sponge. Oh, one more sponge for the collection then, shall I? Wait a minute, I saw something else. What was that? Okay. Hey! First time! Adios, amigos! Get out of my boat, you scamp! Oh, jeez, are you coming along for the ride? Now, you shouldn't be able to zap me. Because we're really close, we're best buds now. Hi. I feel like this is a moment. This is like a... Hey, do that thing again, buddy! That's it, that one. Oh. Okay, potential thumbnail. I should really be holding the smithing template. You know, I've got to do this like a professional does. All that preparation. Thanks for the GGs in chat, by the way. No, get back in. Why am I out of the boat? It doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe that's my thumbnail. That's the one right there. Okay. Potential thumbnail. It's the most exciting bit of the whole video, isn't it? Yeesh. Right, don't do that, or I'll have to liberate you. Hey, I got a guardian head too, a wet sponge. Wow. That was slick. That was quick. I made all these preparations, and now it's like, oh, I'm done, am I? Guess I can drink that. Ha! Get melted. Oh, I told you shouldn't shoot at me. I'll see you later. Right, we'll swap that back then. First attempt. How cool is that? Don't you want to try and get more, says Goofy Me? Well, I can just duplicate them if I want more. So, no need, really. Kalungzi, thank you so much for subscribing. Yuru824, thank you for 13 months of support. Appreciate those subscriptions. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I now no longer need, right? And we've dumped it into there. I didn't leave anything behind, right? Oh, we did. Good! We did good out here. Well, now we need to go find Pillager Outpost and Woodland Mansion. Oh, and a jungle temple, actually, because Impulse snagged one from there, but we didn't get more. Actually, I think he did get more than one, but, like, I didn't make a trade or anything like that. So now we kind of want land. I think I'm going to drift towards the right this time, because we kind of drifted to the left before. Snowy Leah, 48, thank you so much for 6 months. And Curls of Doom, thank you for gifting a sub to Shinny. Appreciate you doing that. Thank you for the gifted sub. Shinny, be sure to say thanks in the chat. Peeps, if you see what we're looking for, feel free to shout it at me. Because sometimes I miss what we're looking for, right? I'm just in my own little bubble. Yeah, Pillager Outpost. Ha, this spot here. Pillager Outpost, Jungle Temple, Woodland Mansion. So Pillager Outpost, I think they're quite common in savannas, right? They appear in a lot of different biomes. So that's going to be more generalized. Well, that is... Oh, it's kind of ugly looking. It's a swamp. I mean, swamps are kind of ugly. Yeah, that's what it actually... I thought I was looking at first. That kind of mud on the hill generation. This is a unique little spot. Very unique. Yes. Shattered Savannah, I believe that is. Okay, no. I thought I saw a structure on top of it. That's not what I saw. This might lead us to jungle as the climate changes. You can see we've got an isolated savannah. I'm trying to keep my orientation for which direction is north, which is that way, I believe, like straight ahead. So we're drifting to the right. Right, savannah. Basically a good biome for us to fly over. Admirari, thank you for 18 months. Thoughts on bot fur? You'll have to tell me what bot fur is, as I am an ignoramus and need enlightenment. Tell me in chat, my dude. Thank you for your support. Kala Konzi says choo-choo. All aboard the choo-choo train. Since the area has changed, we'll go in this direction a little. And I thought something changed on the other screen. It didn't. Never mind. You're also confused as to what bot fur is. Yeah, so I got no idea what bot fur is. Hey, jungle, that's another one to be explored. Also, I mean, like, we're supposed to find the trail ruins in these biomes as well, and I'm thinking, like, jungle's probably one of the worst to spot something like that, isn't it? Like, I could be, like, what's this blueness? Just a couple of blue parrots. Just getting me hopeful. What are we in the jungle for again? Jungle temple, yes. The temple has a smithing template, okay. Okay, well there was no jungle temple. Nope. Yeah, you gotta be real eagle-eyed to catch something like a trail ruin when you're flying over with your elytra like this. If they appear in the sparse jungle, that might be a little less challenging. We've done shipwreck, haven't we already? So that's good. Birch forest is another place where you might find one of these trail ruins. No mention in chat of Botfer. Don't leave us hanging, Admirari. Come on now. Wait. I see you saying hi to other people in chat. By the way, sometimes I'm looking at the other screen as I walk forward, so if I happen to walk past something very obvious, that'll be why. That's, I think, the cherry blossom biome that we visited yesterday with the others. Ah. No woodland mansion here, but the right biome for it. And it continues over there. Oh, the shipwreck. And more of that stuff. What was that thing? Just a cool cave entrance. Is that desert or beach? Because boy oh boy did we spend some time looking for a desert yesterday. I saw something down here that looked a bit odd. It was just that. I was thinking, is that a trail ruin entrance? Right, that's the end of that biome, so we don't need to keep exploring it. Admirari, what is going on in chat? There's no messages. I can't believe it. How rude. I still haven't found a trail ruin. They are so hard to find, says Muriel Krulset. How long have you spent looking though, right? And what's the method? Because I might be using the wrong method, flying over. But they do definitely seem like they're going to be tricky. The cow says we're just chilling. I can see. Just chilling. Leaving me hanging. See, I thought flying this way would be good because of all those massive oceans we encountered. But then it's like, we did that straight away. Which actually makes sense. Because there's lots of oceans, lots of... Look, see one right there. And then you do that, and then that's it, you're done. Have I decided what all the trims I'm going to put on my armor are? No, I haven't actually done that. I've got no idea how I'm going to do it. Right, there are other hermits on. Cub is probably out there exploring. He's probably got all the trims already, you know. Silence trims. I don't know. I just need to go like into a creative world and mess around with it. Like, I think the Vex one is quite likely. I seem to remember when the snapshot videos came out, I was goofing around with them for some time, looking at combinations that I liked. And the Vex one I really liked, but then they brought out, yeah, Silence is actually the one that sort of covers more of the original material. And there was some cool things you could do with that. But I was also messing around with, like, leather armor and dyes. And that's a little more not really survival friendly. I feel like they missed a trick there. By adding something very aesthetic, it immediately can make survival Minecraft a little harder as a result of that. Stormy says, I just realised someone else in chat is named Stormy. There's probably a bunch here, you know? How much wingage have we got left? Because that's a real thing, the old wingage. I feel like I should maybe just, I don't know. I'd save myself some diamonds. But I don't exactly go exploring for diamonds. But if I just, you know, pop over here and happen to get one more trim, oh, I just gained a diamond instead. And then the layout gets a bit awkward when it's buried like this. Not sure if there's actually going to be another chest generated. Might be one on that side. I feel like, see, I just feel like this is a bit of a time waste, really. But I could be wrong. Is there one over here? I'm just going to leave it. Let's continue on our ventures. What's your favourite season out of all the Hermitcraft seasons, says Ace the Arrow. I'd say 6, 7, and maybe 9. Like, so many of them are awesome. Season 4 was wonderful. Season 5 was like brilliant in terms of bases. Because we were all spread out, that just didn't work. I don't know. I feel like it's better to say, not to say like which one's my favourite. Like which one's best. That's just such a... Like there's not a lot of information that gets conveyed with that, right? I think it's better to say like, what's the characteristic of each season? Season 1 was just... I don't know, something iconic, timeless, can't ever be replicated again. It was the first season. Oh my god, we're doing something like the Minecraft group did. We're playing together with friends on a Minecraft server. That was just, you know, wonderful. Season 2 was like going for me. I'm talking about my own experience, by the way. Like, I can't describe it for everyone, right? Season 2 was a bit more of like really going into it. More than in Season 1. Yet, the whole time feeling like it might maybe be the last season. That was quite a precarious time where the future wasn't really foreseen. Didn't know we'd be doing this for years and years. So I was making the most of it. Then Season 3 kind of came about with some more stability. But again, like this challenge where Minecraft popularity was diminishing. I mean, back then the game was... still felt new. You know, it'd only been around a few years. And then we lost some hermits to other games, and it kind of looked like that was the way things were going. That you wasn't just going to be just Minecraft, you had to be like a jack of all trades, playing lots of games and stuff. But we held on through Season 3. That was when Efo and Doc joined as well. So having some original Minecrafters joined us just kind of felt like, you know, Hermitcraft had become something special. And then Season 4 was kind of like in our own stride, doing our thing. Hey, there we go. Wonderful. And Season 5, very much a continuation of that sort of stride. Perhaps just making not such a great decision when it came to picking how we played in the world, i.e. being all spread out. Bum bum bum! Goat horn. I think that's the only chest, right? Oh, I should really have some, like, blocks to stop them from messing with me. Yeah, that's the only chest. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's sleep in the bed. Vegeta 2001, 2 months with the subscription, saying, "You got some motivation for me, X. I just completed a huge build, a storage system, and I'm feeling burnt out with Minecraft. Take a break, my dude, if you need it. Take a step back from the project." Like it comes and goes, right? Especially if you just finished doing something big. Just give yourself a breather. It'll come back. You know, you'll be the judge of how long. Maybe all you need is a couple of days, maybe a week, but like maybe 2 weeks. But just be ready to come back to it again. Get recharged. I know you're probably expecting me to be like, don't get off that treadmill, but my attitude's changed a little bit. It's about knowing yourself. I know when I need to be on the treadmill, and I know when I need to give myself a break. Morenzo5, thank you so much for your Prime subscription. Appreciate it ever so much. Welcome to the 1.20 live stream, where we're just exploring the world. We get to see lots of beautiful views. Hey, we've got 1,000 peeps tuned in. Be sure to hit the follow button here on Twitch. Let me tell you what the plan is for the stream. More exploration, adventures, all that good stuff. And then I got a little something stored away for later on in the stream. We're going to play Hermitcraft GeoGuessr. I'm going to put my knowledge of the Hermitcraft history to the test. And also, if you didn't happen to know, because I bang on about it so much, I've recently released an absolute passion project of mine. My album has... Oh, that was good. My album has finally been recorded and released to the world after being put on ice for 12 years. You can go to linktree.xisuma.co. You'll see the album at the top of the screen. You can click on it. It's on Spotify, all the streaming services. And it's free. You know, you can get it on Bandcamp. All that kind of stuff. I just want people to enjoy it, you know? I'm not trying to make money off of it or anything. X is my Discord open. It is. Can you trigger the vanilla tweaks chords to help you stay in the right direction? Well, I could, but I think I'm doing alright as is at the moment. If I need the chords, I'll bring them up. Admirari might have been a very bad pun joke that I didn't start properly. Apologies. Was supposed to be a bot fur? Yeah, I wanted to know what that was. I don't get it. I don't get it. Never mind. Never mind. Right, looks like we've got to scan this area for a woodland mansion. That's going to be an awesome challenge when we find one of those, right? Might be worth trading at a village and seeing if there's a cartographer that could give us a map, actually. That's a cracking idea. I've rarely ever actually had to do that. Like, when it first got introduced, probably did that once. And then ever since, playing in such a big group, like, I can't remember what the need for a woodland mansion is, but someone in the group always goes and finds one. Right? Oh, there you go. I was kind of looking forward to that cartographer. Oh well, buddy. Oh well. Now, what do we get it from here? Is it fighting the Vindicator? I think I might want my chest plate inside of this place. And I probably want to set my spawn up here. Yep. Definitely want to keep that sucker, right? Right, so just got to remember that I don't have that right now, which means it's probably a good idea to have building blocks on my hotbar. Because you can cheese a lot of situations in this game, right? Don't think I'm going to need those on me. Maybe golden apples? Yeah, let's take some golden apples in with us. It's going to be good. This gonna be good! Yeah, chat. Brain people. Minecraft Smarty Pants. It's chest loot. Okay, it's not from killing something. Top chest of the library is where you found yours. Okay, cool. Well, staircase is a bit of an awkward spot to jump in to the battle. The battle raged on and on! It raged on and on, I tell ya. Johnny! My buddy! Two of ya is a little much. Thank you. Oh, woo-loo-loo-loo-loo. Okay, not today. Not even a Vex. Okay. Clearly I'm a little too excited for this adventure today. Right, so that's like, ooh, I like those banners. That's like the top area. I love this building. I wish it just had one or two more things in it. The idea that we had on stream yesterday was fantastic. I immediately want to write this down because I want to do some brainstorming at some point. And this is an idea that I would like to brainstorm. Right, so a lot of Minecraft involves going to a place, getting the thing, and leaving. Like, literally what I'm doing right now. Now, if we put that in the context of Minecraft farming, I feel like you go to a place, grab what you need, and leave, like with the trees and stuff. I tell you what, one of those potions that I had would be real good here. That's right, you can just stand there and burn, Johnny! Just stand there, looking at me, looking at you. Go on, Johnny. Go on, buddy. Oh! I'll let you have one hit. Now I got this weird feeling, like, did I leave that behind? Like, not here, but all the way back at the other place? Because I don't recall putting that chest there. Oh, no, wait. Did I put loot in it? I think I put loot in it. We busted in through the side. And I'm actually up there on the top, aren't I? So now I need a stair... Oh, I'm so good at this game. Now I need a bouncy staircase. Get back up. Excuse me, roof in my way. No thanks, not today. That'll do. Oh yeah, it's up here, night vision. Yeah, I kind of forgot how dark and moody these places were. Is your music on BandLab? I don't know. It might be. Look it up. It went to a lot of different record places, so I didn't read them all. I just was like, put it everywhere. It's on Bandcamp though. Hi! You're not a native. I'll get wrecked. Neither's that fella, actually. Isn't this the room with the chest? Oh, they had a little... They were duking it out, were they? What's going on in... Oh! Oh! That's a move. That's a move fast. Oh! 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 I hope I don't run out of arrows. 22 left. Dang. Your friends were rude to me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I should probably bring torches too. Right, we were trying to talk about an idea of preserving things in Minecraft, and then I was like, this is hopeless. And I couldn't stay on topic. So like, no more talky topics. Let's focus on the objective at hand. We need torches, we need more arrows. This is a little room here too, isn't it? We've just been raided by Harry. Not to be confused with Harry Potter, whose movies I've been watching. Old Harry's movies, yeah. That's why that's on my mind. Welcome all the raiders. Thank you so much, Harry, for the riggedy raid. AJ Main, thank you so much for 33. Woo! 33 months of support. Greatly appreciated, my dude. Let me tell y'all what we are up to. It's 1.20. We're hunting out the 1.20 things. We've got a few from yesterday. We're trying to get more today. Oh, I don't have torches. Dang it. I'll have to make some. Right. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. There we go. I sound like King of the Hill over here. Oh my god, the junk! Get rid of it! So much clutter. Yeah, okay, we're looking good, right? Oh, arrows! Don't forget the arrows. I'm not actually sure if I stocked up a lot of arrows. Look at that, only one stock. Only one stack. There we go. Down we go. You sound like Big Macintosh. Right, I'm not a Macintosh. I'm a PC user, thank you. X, I can't find your music, says Triforce. Go to Spotify and search Soulside Eclipse. Or go to soulsideeclipse.com and download it. Or, you know, it's on Bandcamp. Ah, I wasn't quick enough. And it went right through you. Come on. Yeah, take that. I think I might just pop a golden apple. Because I prefer the close quarters kind of combat. Oh, I've got to remember to use some torches around here. Because I think that room was, like, dark. Yeah. Like, just popping down one of these every now and then. Go a long way. Where are the chests at, as well? It's been a long time. I don't recall where you're supposed to find the chests. Also available on 8-track and cassettes, as Trooper Bray. You know, some people collect cassettes and vinyls and stuff. I'm not going to do any of that. It's all just for free online digital streaming. Right, stand in the corner. I'm still going to hit you. Look at this. Oh my god! Kill him! Fight each other so I don't have to. Huh. This is a bit... Whoa! Too close. I think I've done a pretty good job of playing, remembering that I don't have my elytra on. Oh, almost. Tried to Try to lobby it over the top. Volley it, that's the one. Nope. See ya. Yeah, there's no chest in here, is there? Chest in here, says Trial. Oh, okay. This room? Wait. Oh, there was. Yeah. I knew that all along. I was testing you. Just trying to see if you were paying attention. Get off TikTok. Watch the video, dang it. I mean live stream. You kids and your swiping. Right. Hey! Hey! Hey-oh! And cat! I'll take cat as well. Yay! That's what we were looking for! We got it. But now we can leave, right? It always feels a bit weird when it's like, you're on this adventure, it's all tense. And then, bam, it's done. Oh, okay, we're leaving now, are we? I guess we're leaving. Hey, we're just here for the templates. I don't think there's much other reason to stick around. Thank you for the GGs in chat. Appreciate it. Xisuma. I like it. Need a skin for that. A big old beard. You've been lucky so far, says Smarty Pants. It would appear so, right? So we got the Pillager outpost. We got 3 on this journey. Let's no wait, we didn't get the Pillager outpost yet, did we? Right. I want to put them side by side. And now I've got to compact the chest monster. Right, I got a legitimate totem, not one from a cheaty farm. That's pretty cool. That might be the first legitimate totem I've actually had this season. I guess we can put some of these things in here, right? I might keep some of this on me just because we're adventuring. Kind of makes sense. What we do need, right, that can go in there. I need those back. Backup wings. No, that doesn't make any sense. I think I had some potions in there. Yeah, I had some XP bottle potions in there. And I was splashing them on myself, but I didn't actually have my elytra on to repair it. So, a bit of a derp. Have you ever played in adventure mode X? Seems like a fun challenge. Like, adventure mode default with no map? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Right? Can't interact with anything. These might be useful again, is what I'm thinking. Cool. Where to from here? Let's check our list. So, Jungle Temple we still need. Woodland Mansion. I'm going to cross off the ones we've done now. I'm probably not going to go for an Ancient City. I feel like I'd really want to prepare for that. We've done Stronghold, Desert Temple, and Shipwreck. We actually got one more location in the Overworld. Well, 2. Jungle Temple and Pillager Outpost. Cool. Right, so what were we going to talk about? Idea. A Minecraft idea. Let's check if this direction is still north. It is. I know where I'm going. So we probably want hotter biomes like Savannah to get those Pillager Outposts. So yeah, you know, cherry blossom biome added to the game. Unless you want to put your new base like nearby, you go there, you rip out a few trees, and you've got everything you need, and you come home. It's the same with like the swamp and these other things. I feel like they should add something, kind of like they did with an Amethyst geode, where if you want to farm the thing, you gotta hang around there, like you gotta cultivate it a bit. I guess now that I've thought of it, the Amethyst geode is pretty much that, right? Like, how many more iterations of that do you want? I think if everything was like that, it would be annoying, right? Anytime you wanted to farm a particular tree, you had to go travel, potentially a long distance based on how the world generates. There's a lot of variety in different places. You know, travel a long distance, get to the thing and farm it for a while. It does, you know, saying it out loud, it's a good idea, but if you do it too much, it probably is going to get a little bit irritating. The pink petals you can't renew outside of the cherry biome. Yes, you can. Just use bone meal on them. And bam. I mean, there was I've played this game for a long time, and in some of the earlier days of its development, there was, you know, open discussion with the team, you know, the people developing the game. Back then, it felt a little bit more like direct, like Notch and Jeb would talk with the community, and then you'd see it in the game. Whereas now it feels like they're not allowed to be as direct, yet they are still talking with the community. Oh, that's one of those, you know, up on shore right there. Right, I think this is another biome where you can pretty much find some pillager outposts, so I don't mind sticking around here. Oh, they should have made like a snowy trim for the igloo. The igloo could have done with some love. So yeah, like a long time ago, it felt more like, you know, ideas would be exchanged between Jeb and Notch and like Mojang a bit more directly with the community. Because I remember a time when they sort of said like, you know, we're gonna make more things more farmable. So bone meal over time just worked on more and more stuff. Whereas there was a point in time like where if you wanted to get flowers, you had to like go out to the biome and punch them all down and bring them back to where you were building. There was a charm to that, but I think the game's moved in the right direction by letting you farm stuff. Right, I'm not sure if the pillager outposts generate in this biome is the only concern there. It's when the area is open like so. Ooh, little floaty island. I think it would be cool if there was something like a tree that was different colours or tints, depending on what biome it grows in, like frog lights. So you add in some sort of, let's say, biome dependent colour. I can see that being a cool thing, but then you get the backlash of like, why can't we use these colours anywhere? Like someone's gonna really love a particular texture and then moan that they can't use it somewhere else. So maybe if you do it with a texture that isn't particularly useful, just like this kind of novel, it could be an interesting detail to add. That is absolutely a shipwreck. That ship got wrecked a long time ago, is what I reckon. It looks like there's another one over there too. We might as well have a nosy, collect some diamonds, why not? Ooh, buried treasure. Don't think I need that. That's not what I'm here for. I mean, this is kind of easy to grab stuff from. No risk of drowning. Did they? I think they added moss into those chests in this update, right? Oh, that's a ruined nether pool. Okay. I don't know how common it is for them to generate like that, but in a ways, it kind of feels like it makes a little bit of sense. It's the Titanic, yeah. Hydrate, says Stormy. Great suggestion, actually. I've got a bottle of water here. Might as well have a sip. It does feel good. Well, that feels very good. Thanks for a reminder, dude. Before the Lush Caves update. Alright, yeah, maybe... Well, it had to have been... No, sorry, it couldn't have been before the Lush Caves update. That's when they added moss. I just wondered if it has something to do with the Sniffer egg. Like, now that's what the Sniffer egg grows on faster. Like, they decided to put moss in a few more places. Polar bears! Oh, don't they look cool out here? Is this all blue ice? No, this is compressed. Compacted. Compromised, not compromised. Right, the terrain is shifted again. That much is for sure. Right, is this way north? Haven't lost my bearings. Still heading northish. Oh, right. Peeps of chat are reminding me that, yeah, Caves and Cliffs got split into multiple parts, right? It was in the first part that was added. The Caesar, thank you ever so much for 32 months of support with the tier 1 subscription. Appreciate ya. Thank Thank you for doing that. As we were talking about yesterday with the changes on Twitch, like I started to get into it and then I got distracted, you know, all over the place with our discussions. But like Prime subscriptions and gifted subs don't count towards the creator split. So like those things can actually like they don't count towards it in replace of regular tiered subscriptions. It's the changes they're making are just, I get that they have to do it. I'm not going to be Mr. Outraged at Twitch. It's a business decision, but it really turns me off from staying on the platform, that's for sure. And I really don't want to leave because we've built up like, you know, an audience, a history here. People have been subscribing for a long time. Ooh, well I've already got that, so just getting some more, I guess. Hi, is it generating the map? I used to remember there was a bug once where when it generates the map, there's like a little lag spike, but that's probably not what that was. Maybe this is a good place to find shipwrecks, right? Like, if they're going to be up on the land, on the ice, makes your life a lot easier. This is a cool area, like, it's kind of wild. You don't really see this stuff too often. I guess you could maybe build like a tower coming out of the water and make a base out here. That would be kind of wild. I remember Stress Monster went out into this area one season and built like, if I remember correctly, it was like a castle that was kind of upside down. Is that an igloo? That's a little lump of blue ice. And then a bunch of like train tracks and a train connecting it together. It's super cool. Dang, this area just goes on and on. North is to my right. Yep. Still got my bearings. If streamers leave Twitch, are there currently any other options for platforms to move to besides YouTube? Yeah, there's quite a few. You know, there are alternatives. The issue tends to be that Twitch is a place you can grow, and other places are currently in that sort of phase of like, you know, trying to get people over from Twitch onto their platform. If I were to move off to somewhere else, it would, you know, be a real push to get people to come over. We got another one just here. Might as well. Oh, it's all cut. Oh, do you know what? I can't be bothered. It was in this end though that the chest was, right? Down here. Yeah, and there's not one here. Spidey, you don't want to be messing with me. That's why. Although you drop XP and I need wings. I need repaired wings. What are we looking for? Good question. Jungle Temple or Pillager Outpost? One of the earlier discussions that I got disconnected from in all the distractions was each Hermitcraft season and its different flavour. So like season 1 was classic, can't ever be recaptured, magic in a bottle, you know, doing the multiplayer SMP for the first time. Season 2 was going absolutely ham on that, just loving it, but also feeling quite precarious about the future. Like this might be it. Like, you know, season 2 might be the last one. And season 3 we kind of secured Hermitcraft. We got some good footing down, a great group of people together. I think season 3 is where a lot of who's here today really came together, you know. But it was also a time when Minecraft popularity really declined. So it was an interesting one. Then season 4 felt like us doing our own thing on our own terms, just striding forward. Season 5 was a continuation of that, except the playstyle of all being separated did not play out too well. As season 6 was really defined by Grian joining and just sort of bringing a new dimension of mischief and roleplay. Wow, look at this place! To the group. And then season 7 was perhaps an extension of that, defined by world events, having a massive influx of people joining us during the pandemic, and everyone being stuck inside, just really going all in on Hermitcraft. And I think season 7, like, if there were ever mistakes made, season 5, the concept of everyone splitting up, not a great decision. Season 7, though, we ended it too early. And then Season 8 for me was just trying to do like a short season. Didn't sound right, but I was like up for experimenting and giving it a go, and it sort of played out as I would have feared it would have. It didn't work. Like for me, Minecraft worlds need to be played in for a long time, so I didn't have a great experience yet. At the same time, I tried to do some of my most ambitious Minecraft content with storytelling and animation, and so that's always a positive from that season, I guess. There's the beds. Creeper. Oh, like a pro. Now we can sleep it away. Too early season song. Season 7 was very long. No, season 7 wasn't that long. We definitely ended that one too soon. I think the problem maybe was that we had just done so much so quick, because everyone was just indoors playing constantly, and maybe we just that kind of pressure stopped us from pacing ourselves, that kind of thing, right? What do I need to do? I need to get more rockets. I actually had some here. I'm going to switch to standing for the next part of the stream, peeps. Just bear with me here. Going to sort that out. Moloff says, I agree. I want to play Minecraft worlds long term, which is why I don't play multiplayer. Yeah, fortunately, as a group here, we're able to keep the worlds running for a long time. We've got some similar mindsets, you know. But even still, like, looking back on it, quite a few worlds, you look back and you think, maybe that could have gone on for longer. By the way, Season 3 was amplified, and that's something I really think we should do again at some point, but there's some pretty solid arguments within the group as to not do it. And you got to respect one another's opinions. It's probably not that big a sell. Like, I think the world is more about what we do together in it than what the world is. So, like, a seed can only go so far for the world, or for what we do as a group, right? Like, it's not going to make or break a season. So, I feel like we're probably not going to see Amplified come back again. It would be nice if you could create an Amplified zone if you wanted to have the best of both. Yeah, that's a cool idea, but the problem then is that it splits the group up. Like, if some people want to play an Amplified and some people don't. And that's the problem of Season 5, is that, you know, we were all isolated and we learned... Oh, wait a minute, I've got a box full of these, haven't I? We learned in Season 5 that that is not how we want to play together, right? Learned it the hard way. Amplified is so laggy, says Avian. That's one of the other fears too, is that, you know, the biggest fears are performance and how Amplified can sort of diminish your build by it making everything look small around it, right? Zufcard says, Amplified stinks when you don't have no elytra. I would agree for the most part. However, what I would say is it's also an opportunity. Like, imagine an Amplified world where you've built lots of rail to, like, get from A to B, and you have to constantly travel through those glorious sites of Amplified terrain. That would be a really great way to embrace Amplified, is how you choose to travel through it. I am the Doctor. Thank you for your 12 months. A whole year right there with the Prime. Appreciate you, my dude. Thank you for supporting the channel. Season 3 had no elytras, right? Correct. I've got a bit of a feeling that they might have come in later on in the season. So we eventually got that, you know. We've not had luck finding a jungle or a pillager outpost for some time, have we? Not sure if I should continue travelling north or try somewhere different. Also, wait a minute. At some point, I've got to get back. And we got back conveniently thanks to Cub last time. So, we're going to... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to trigger coordinate hub now. And... Right. Let's also use coords, list, places. What do we want? Nether hub, frog breeding, impulse, iBuy. I mean, a lot of these things are just close to world spawn. There it is. Minus 1,760. Let's fly to that and then head back, yeah? So we're going to go this direction 8,000 blocks and then turn to the right and head home. Try and do that in a straightish line. How big is the world save? Currently it's about probably just under 5 gig, although today I might have pushed it a little bit further than that, you know. Kilter Milk, thank you ever so much for your 7 months of support. Really do appreciate it. Hope you're entertained, enjoying the stream, all that good stuff. Thank you for subscribing for 7 months, my dude. I feel like a good way to do it would be to have multiple regions with people all building pretty close by. When it gets stale, you travel to another location and sort of start fresh. Yeah, the thing is, it tends to be difficult to convince people to drop and sort of hit the restart, if that makes sense. Like, we did it really well in Season 6. Like, everyone wanted to go to this new area and do something together. But since then, it haven't been able to recapture that vibe. It's tricky, you know, like, having a group of 20 plus people who are creatives. And when you're a creative, like, your destination, the thing you're trying to achieve, isn't always exactly something logical that like everyone can agree on. It's really like more just emotional and feeling, and so because of that you have to like respect one another. Oh, look at that. And realize that you might not kind of reach your goal, so to speak, or your individual wants. Wait, where am I going? Oh, what did they add in here? Smoothness. Oh, is that movement smoothness? Is it? I seem to... Nah, it rings a bell now. Like, this, you used to have a mod for this to very slightly change your... where was it again? Online? Wait, why is it in... I've totally forgotten what this is. Why is it up here? In game online settings. You used to have this mod that very slightly smoothed out your movement. And, you know, like, I don't know if you've ever watched someone play who, like, moves their mouse like this. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. And today, we're going to go exploring in the Nether. And then we're going to... Blah, 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 blah. And you're like, please stop your jerky mouse movements, my poor little eyeballs. In response to that, which is not something that I do, I thought it would be great to just have a subtle smoothness added to your mouse movements. And I felt like that would translate into videos, just a little less nausea or whatever. But then it conflicted with another mod and we couldn't use it. And then, like, as soon as I saw that smoothness thing, I was like, oh yeah, did they add something like that? I'm gonna have to look it up again. Right, let's now keybinds and check out one of these mods. Oh, it's not here. So there was a button that I think I'm going to wing it. No, it's not that button. There was a button that you could press at the same time as one of these buttons to configure it. Why can't I remember what that was? It's not those, but what else would it be? I feel like it's so obvious. Like, zoom is done with the scroll wheel. I feel like I'm like a button away from finding the thing. Is that it? That's the zoom animation. There's a way to bring up this menu when you want to configure a camera option. Y, says Onyx. No, it's not Y. H? H is that, so I don't think it can be. It's part of that mod. Camera utils does not have a... Dang it. I really want to know what that is now. I was just about to adjust it so that the height could be different. You get all the sliders and stuff. Why can't I remember what it is? Oh. I gotta go look it up. It'll only take a second. Camera utils. Let's try finding that quickly. Yep. Yep, dynamic zoom. We've got the right thing by pressing right alt. Ah, so I was pressing left alt. Where is right alt? That one. There we go. Ah, there we go. Lovely. Okay, so I'm not quite sure. Ha, that's what I want. That's what I want. So something like that. Further back, maybe? A little bit higher up. Hide GUI. Ah. I could have it hide the G... Oh, no, no, no! Oh, I thought I was pressing, like, the I'm done button or whatever. I think it was about 40, wasn't it? Let's go 35. Right, then press escape. Okay, so now... Now when we cruise, look at that. Is that good? I feel like if I do that again while we're actually flying... Yeah, it's that one maybe. Go a bit extreme with it. Just lets you see a little more left to right, doesn't it? Sweet, now we drift. Although we're not going at max speed, really, are we? Right, jungle biome. Investigate. Hopefully find something we're looking for. Lord Cryptid, thank you so much for 25 months of support. You come in on your sub anniversary. Awesome, my dude. Thank you for continuing to support me. Speed 0516 is here for 12 months as well. A whole year. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the nice message, my dude. It kind of looks like this is going to end here because it gets cold. So I don't think we're going to find our jungle biome. Jungle biome? No, our jungle temple. We shall continue to drift. I feel like the opposite would be better, putting yourself in the bottom middle. I'm not quite sure how what you're saying relates to the camera angle, if that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure last time I changed the settings on that mod, it wasn't right alt, it was just either of them. Chunks, please load! I'm literally the only one doing something. Or so it would seem. Maybe how high... of course. Let's go really high up and then level out. Like now you got a real good shot of the world, right? That's the real trick, getting up high like this. Like pointing the camera in front of you, not under you. This is... I don't know. I don't know quite what you mean, but like... This works, doesn't it? Now I just stand here hands free. Oh! Brow mates, if you're having problems with the data pack, make sure to extract them out of the zip when you put them into your world folder. And then in your game, make sure to reload them when you got the zips in the data pack folder. What am I searching for? Jungle Temple, Pillager Outpost. These are the two. Oh man, my wings are like... Yeah, in need of repair, I think. Good time. Get into this village. What sources of XP are available to us? I mean, I can fight mobs. That's pretty straightforward. I could kill stuff. Animals, I guess. Drop XP. I'm not gonna... Ah, there you are. Hi. I'll take that. And your friend. And you... I've never been so happy to see a burning zombie. I mean, trading's always an option, isn't it? Just there's always like that thought of like, what's that? What's actually the quickest way? 'Cause you can smelt stuff, right? You can smelt stuff for XP, but smelting is slow. Oh, you were terrorizing that poor child who's been left in the trough. Oh, oh, easy. Actually, we don't need to pop an apple, do we? Oh, you're dead. Wait, will that show just pillagers or every type of baddie? That surprisingly repaired a fair little bit, didn't it? What's going on in here? Anything I can snag? Yeah, we probably need to just find mobs. And, you know, when it's daytime, they're all in the caves. I mean, an ocean monument has mobs in it, but it's a bit of work to fight them. Hunt fish mobs. You know, fish do drop XP, but a very small amount. Is that? Oh no, it's just got a few snow blocks in it. Thought it might be a zombie village for a second. Wow. Interesting spot for a village, right? Sheep! Nice, easy targets. And I missed. If I collect a sheep's head, I can put it on a note block and it will make a sheep sound. Oh, there's a whole new reason to kill things now. I love it. I'm going to go on a... Ah! No rampage for me. God, I did it again. Let me out of here. No! Oh, gosh. Making me feel like a right Minecraft noob. Come on, we need to find something. More sheep. More sheep. Ugh. Oh, I missed. Yeah, I think I might get my looting sword out, actually. This might be a good measure. Hey, what's on the other one? Looting. Smiter. Yeah, that's the difference. Alright, time for us to get ahead of the competition. What? No, get a literal head. Woo! Any heads? Ah. I think you have to kill a lot of sheep. Because the animals that are very farmable, like, the idea was that they would have low drop rates so that you had to farm them. When I was involved in Vanilla Tweaks back then, I helped, you know, figure out the drop rates of all the different mobs, and I basically made it based on how hard it was to farm. So because pigs are passive and you don't have to, like, and they sneak away under trees because you don't have to do a lot to corral them and breed them. You know, they don't attack you. So the idea was that it'd be pretty easy to build them up en masse. So in order for you to get ahead, like, you'd have to do the challenge of farming the mob. And maybe the rates that I gave back then are a little steep, perhaps. But then if it was something like a polar bear, I think you can technically farm them, but then they attack you, right? So that one's a little trickier. Plus, it's kind of like a rare mob out in the middle of nowhere. Sheep are everywhere, pigs are everywhere. So the drop rates were kind of finagled based on that. Right, I am doing this for something, XP. And hopefully I'll get a sheep heads in the process. Pretty sure these are super unlikely though. 69 XP levels, nice. It's like I left it there intentionally or something, isn't it? Pillager outpost or a jungle, that's what we're looking for. And maybe a trail ruin, but the chances of us spotting one of those from up here I think is slim and none. Slim and none. Okay. I will take the XP. And the pork chops! They all mine now. massacre. Right. One more piggy and we're off. Ugh. You know, I could make a nether portal to go back if we wanted to change of pace, now I'm thinking about it. I think a change of pace might actually be in order. What do y'all think? Like, this exploring has really slowed down, so maybe change of pace. We could go to Bastion Remnant? Or to the end dimension? Because I can actually just make a portal and try and fly back, right? Flying back being a key component of that, I do need to repair these wings. Wow, there are a lot of piggies here. Should we make it a poll? Although, honestly, everyone who's said something so far has pretty much said, go to the Nether, do something different. I think I'm going to go to the end, because then I can go repair my gear. Scoot over to unrevealed chunks and fly back. Well, that's what we've spent the whole time doing. Flying for unloaded or new chunks, so... don't know. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find what we want. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, computer game. We're not about to see a Bastion remnant over the horizon, are we, peeps? No. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Nah. Although this is another area where you get a pillar. Wait, Bastion remnant? We're in the overworld, X. You silly goose. It's like my brain has a limited capacity for things. And so, like, Pillager outpost gets overwritten with Bastion remnants when we start talking about it. Like a computing error. I'm not a computer. Okay, so we'll swap those. Still need that, actually. As it goes. One, two, three. That's what a computer would say. Sure, sure it would. That is much better now. I'll hold on to the meat. I'll cook that and eat it. Can't let it go to waste. Another waste of meat. That came from an animal. That thing died so you could sustain. Oh yeah, I needed flint and steel. It died for your sustenance. I tell you what, I like standing up, but boy am I knackered. Yeah, peeps want me to go to the Nether. We've done a poll, that's great. I'm going to sit down. Also, when I'm standing up, the fan isn't really pointing at me. Ooh, Nether Fortress. That's not one of the places you can get a trim, is it? Right? Oh, sitting back down now. Oh, no! I'll go... Oh, I better hold down shift. Oh, wow. This is quite the sight. Okay, food first. Right, so those blazes don't want me here. Right, now we were heading south and then we need to go... No, we need to head south. That's the way we're heading. Right. Stop attacking me. It's not cool. Now on the way, we'll look out for signs of human life. But I think we're a few thousand blocks away from that. Ooh! Maybe the adventure starts here! Yeah, because I'm really well prepared for this. Oh gosh, I'm not really well prepared, am I? Do I have any potions of... Oh, look at me, I'm really well prepared. Oh, I'm so well prepared for this. Right, I was thinking in my head, put down your bed. No, wrong dimension. Gotta remember we got that on. Ooh. Oh, so glad I checked. They still seem to ignore that. Apparently rib trim can be found in a Nether fortress. Well, we'll fly back to that destination. Interesting, That was also not on my list. I don't know what's up with these internet websites. They can't be trusted. Yeah, we've got a backup thing in there. I'm just going to put a few more of these down, right? So we got these here. What I really need is just some building blocks, probably, and we'll accumulate some more in a second. Oh, not next to my boxes! No! 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 Right, I don't know. Oh my... Oh, it's one of these ones! Great! This isn't terrifying in the slightest! Oh gosh. Sounds. Oh, I could have perhaps put that in a more sheltered area. Right, the rule is don't die. That'd be the rule. As long as the ghasts don't get inside this area here, we're good. Also, I appreciate anyone who wants to double check that this is the right Bastion remnants, because there's several types. This is the one with the magma cube spawner, and I don't know where the chests are. Oink oink. What did I hear over here? They're making noises at me. One of the fears sometimes is as you explore that something ends up behind you. That was weird. Why did that not flow? Oh, I see why. Yeah, you don't want something like spawning behind you somewhere. Like, as you make your way around it, right? So you backtrack and then, uh-oh, something's behind me. Oh. That kind of looks like someone's been here before. And if anyone's been out exploring recently, you know, someone might have already been here. Yeah, someone's been here. Interesting. Okay, on that note, I think it's likely that this side has been raided, but maybe not the other side. So maybe we can get lucky there. I haven't seen a single chest though. Or a brute, like the brutes might have been taken out. Chests only generate loot when you open them, so you can still get the trim. Right, I'm assuming someone was here like yesterday is what I'm getting at, but yeah, maybe they weren't. But usually you spot a chest or two from like across the other side of these things, in my experience. And I'm pretty sure there's a chest in the central platform on this layout, and I don't see it down there. Yeah, I think this one might actually be a lost cause. Right, that ghast is concerning me. Ghast! Where art thou? Oh, is that another fortress right next door? How cool is that? We want our wings. Yeah, we want our wings. That's what we want. Right. Cool, cool. We are promptly, neatly organised as always. No, that's not. That's not another fortress. Okay. I kind of don't like the idea of heading back after getting out of that area, but you know, who remembers our coordinate? Oh, well, I think this is literally it. It felt like it wouldn't be much longer than that. Shoot at me all you want. I'm already halfway out of here. God, look at those particle effects. On, you know, the new 1.20 rendering engine. I'm not getting those horrendous lag spikes. Go home, secure the loot. It's not a bad idea, really, is it? This feels to me like someone came here, raided it, and took all the chests. I feel like I should have seen a chest at this point in time. Alright, that's going to have a spawner over there. Well, that's my... Well, here I am about to say, oh look, someone's been here. That was my portal. That was definitely my portal. Oh my god! Totally got me. And I don't have my wings. No, I do have my wings on. Okay. I thought I had that. I was like, you're shooting at me, but I'm going over here. No. Not a good strat. Yeah, so this feels like the sort of area where... these corridors don't really have the chests, do they? It's when they're like covered up with something on top that you get those. X is discovering hermit ruins for all the trail ruins he couldn't find. Yeah, it definitely feels like hermit ruins over here. And then that's the end of that bit. So where I initially was would be the place to get some chests, right? Oh, hello. I don't have a sissy bar. Oh, there's more of them. I might accidentally get myself into a tricky situation here. This is raided. There's no way there'd be this much corridor without a chest or two already. Woo! Up and away. South is where we're heading. Right, there's the Bastion remnants we were just at. Jevinated, says Lil Spagbowl. Possibly, but here's the thing. The world's been trimmed, right? Jeff was saying that. Look, I've decimated these things as far as you go. But then it's been trimmed. So some of those areas that were previously decimated should have, in theory, been reset. Okay, this looks like a promising way to get back. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do something a little cheaty here. Is this just another one that someone's raided? Right? Oh, this thing feels like half? Half of one? Feels like there's something missing here. Oh, look, no. Okay, someone built a farm here. That's why half the structure's missing. That makes a lot of sense. Dang, someone tore this thing down. It is a frog lamp farm. Interesting. Oh, God, they're making sounds at me. Woo. Gotta be careful doing this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I don't like that! Don't like where it's falling then. It's going down, down, down. Right, so, again, it's like chest, right? This has probably been raided. But at least there's a chest. I'll take that. Kind of looks to me like that was a partially formed loot table. You never know, you might get super lucky and find that, like, one chest that was missed. Durability check, we're good because we've been killing stuff. Okay. Another chest. Yeah, it's been raided. It's been raided. That's not a proper loot table. Oh, look, more farms. Are there tunnels nearby? Because now we've probably got to head this way more. Let's see, there's somewhere here there'll be like one for the Nether, I think. Nether hub. This could do with the first bit not being green, so it stands out a little more. King Vault. Nether hub. Oh, it's literally the first one. Oh, teleport. I don't know if I can click and use that, but I think that's a camera account only thing. Right, minus 150, positive 150, right? So like this way a little bit. Hang on. So about 1,000 blocks this direction, really. And that's where there happens to be one of these going. I think we just found ourselves Ren's tunnel. Oh yeah. It smells familiar. It smells like a sweaty streamer. Yeah, we should maybe test if that thing teleports or not. Like, get to the spot and then run it and see what happens. Ready? So it was somewhere around here. So I'm going to go click on it. Ah, it doesn't actually teleport you. It gives you a command. That's good. It's good to know. I guess you can't use that unless you're OP as well. Because if you're a camera account, doesn't mean you're OP. Hey, the one, the only Liger Gaming, here for 37 months. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate all you do. Welcome to the stream. We're going to the wrong spot. We're going to go to the end dimension. We are going to go to La End Dimension. Ugh. Papa K's Fancy Blaze Farm. Oh, is that whose it was? I love what Jeb done here, by the way. This is super cool, this area. It's like you're in the end already. Sometimes I come in and I'm like, oh, I'm at the end. No, wait. That's just the hub. Do I have my sword on me? No. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong way. I guess I need that. Not so much this. Helmet. That one can go back. Excuse me. Wow, mouth burp. Disgusting. When do you think 1.20.1, sorry, 121 is going to be about X, or what would you want it to be about? I reckon overhauling the end dimension update would be pretty good. I don't think they should make another Trails and Tales type update, like a bit more of an intermediary quality of life update. I don't think the Trails and Tales update is bad. I just think it's a milder update, and that's fine. It's off the back of like a stretched out difficult development period where things took longer than expected and promises were made, and I don't think all of the features in this update really quite understand their own potential. Some of them do. There's a lot of quality stuff in here. There's some missed opportunities too. So I feel like it needs to be like a stepping board to something better. Right, now I mentioned going to the Nether. I mentioned going to the end to get more trims. Here's the thing, exploring takes a lot of time, doesn't it? And I just kind of noticed what the time is. So, on that note, I think we'll switch over to doing Hermitcraft GeoGuessr next. Right, there is a Hermitcraft GeoGuessr. It's going to test my knowledge of old Minecraft worlds. It's going to be super nostalgic. So, that's what we're going to do next. I'm just going to make sure I'm in my base so that those sniffers are loaded. And then that farm is running. By the way, we can trigger that again. To me, it feels like the updates are getting smaller and smaller. Do you think it is just due to time constraints, or do you think they're trying to reduce the update size on purpose? I think it's management style. I see a lot of stuff happening at Mojang that to me feels like corporate top-down decision making. People up the top are saying you need to introduce this chat, the chat protection thing. Like, just think about what the Minecraft devs do when they develop this game, the different areas of focus they have based on history. The chat protection system doesn't seem like something that will come out of the developer level, right? Like, and if you think it does, then why did it take so long for it to happen? It feels to me like there are laws and legislations that change, and legal teams in the higher-ups at Microsoft create like a top-down deployment of things that need to change based on these laws and legislations, and it ends up with stuff like that, you know, happening. Like a hastily deployed, clunky system that no one was asking for, essentially. Well, I say no one. You should never say that, because there's people that are happy with it. There's people that have children who play this game who have, you know, encountered some people who don't behave too kindly online, and so they see it in a much better light. Like, oh, this is going to keep, you know, my children safe online, which is a valid part of the whole discussion around the whole thing. And I see a lot of things get put into this game for like a cuteness factor, a sellability factor. And again, it feels like that corporate higher up decision making. We want to hit this demographic. We want to get these people playing our game. You know? And then they filter down to the dev level. And so the devs don't have as much control to make this Minecraft game as Minecrafty as possible, right? That's where I think the issues with recent updates have stemmed from, is just there's this top-down stuff happening that's giving the game and the community a bit of a bad vibe. Like, the guns thing, I don't know too much about it. Again, it just strikes me as corporate changes up top, Mojang enforced part of the EULA, and then there's a problem with selective enforcement. It doesn't get applied equally everywhere. That's a kind of difficult thing to do. A lot of people have opinions about this stuff and don't put themselves in the other shoes when they do. So I've seen those videos just tearing apart, you know, laying into the decision and making it look as stupid as possible. And then perhaps not asking themselves, what if I were put in charge of getting rid of guns in Minecraft? Like, you might all of a sudden go, I know that there's like tens of thousands of Minecraft servers, and I can name you 3 or 4 that have guns in games, right? Then you can see how there's issues with like the level, what do you call it? I said the thing literally a second ago, like multiple standards or not being able to apply it evenly. And I'm not saying that makes it okay, I'm just saying the reaction to that is just... this is how people react to this stuff. They don't react that level-headedly, and therefore it builds this bad atmosphere. Anyway, that's a whole other waffle right there. So we're gonna play some GeoGuessr next. I do need to set it up a little bit. Just gonna change the title of the stream. Right, done that. Okay, don't go anywhere, peeps. I'm just going to restart the stream, and then we can crack on.